LeBron James and then Anthony Davis to join the team. How huge is the draw for players to come and play in LA?
Well, first and foremost, it's LA. It's the city of angels. You win here, you are a winner forever. And to play with guys, especially LeBron James, who is a willing passer, he makes his teammates better. And Anthony Davis definitely has a solid future here with LA. I mean, I would love to join them.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. And finished off by Davis.
This is what Davis does. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs. That's his level of handling.
Out to the right wing. Ayton against Davis. Poke loose. Now here's Ayton. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 3. Here's Bridges. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Paul against Westbrook. Shoots over Paul. Westbrook with the miss. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Blocked.
They're struggling here, bro. 1 for 5 now. The D has been bottled up so far.
Here's Johnson. He shoots a 3. And Westbrook good for 3. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, and so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Now here's Booker. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Little turnaround. Westbrook missing again.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Too easy around the rim for AD. With his 7.5-foot wingspan, does he even need to jump to flush?
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Anthony's checked in for Johnson. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Malik Monk. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Paul. Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with the team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis, know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
Here's Booker. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Ayton against Davis. Now here's Ayton. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Sinks it from distance.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Paul against Westbrook. Over Paul. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. It's blocked. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook, that's good. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
10 points separating these teams. 43 seconds left in the first. Takes one from 10 feet. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Aiden, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Paul against Westbrook. Shoots over Paul. And that one hits the back iron. And Phoenix has possession. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 8, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, he can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and
we got to do it together. And I think that's...
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Bradley. Here's Horton Tucker. Goes up with it again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Shamet. Monk covers. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. McGee. With the clock winding down.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Pass to Bradley. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight. I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendo, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, you know, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the needs.
Good points. Payne, the pass to McGee. Outside Johnson. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Shamet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, give it to the open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 now.
If you're playing along Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And he lays it up and in.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Well, Candace, so happy you could be with us tonight. Thanks as always.
Oh, don't do that to him. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, AD sending a message there. Flexible.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
James outside. Pass to Johnson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
The baseline Jay. Rebound by the Lakers.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Left side Davis. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Let the big man eat. Get Davis the rock in this area, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul against Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
12 seconds left in the second period. Puts it up from 12, and Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
His in-between game, deadly. It's a major surprise when Paul doesn't knock that shot down.
Anthony with a bucket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And so it's the Los
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. Some major league offense and
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
We've got Anthony Davis. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Ball against Westbrook. Pass to Reeves. Here's James. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack. Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James with more all-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
Paul with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Bridges against Westbrook. Shot from the wing. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it, scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time for long.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Phoenix. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Booker, and Payne is subbed in for Paul. It's stolen by James. Westbrook outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Craig.
Attacking in the lane. This is Westbrook at his finest and most difficult to defend.
And the Suns making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 11. Johnson passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
No, that's just too easy for him. The minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Pass to Davis. James outside. Monk passes to Westbrook. Now Johnson, covered by Johnson. Back to Westbrook. James outside. Clock at 6. Outside for Davis. Over Payne. And that one's long. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Shamet. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
You're right, that's just nice timing on the pick and roll. McGee right there where he needs to be at just the right moment to finish the play off.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And now a quick check of the leaderboard. You know, there are certain point guards in this league who play big. Here are the best rebounders among them since the All-Star break. In the third spot, Russell Westbrook.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for Johnson. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for James. And it's Bradley in for Russell Westbrook. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Shamet. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
The Suns trailing. Up top, Payne. Monk covers. Payne against Monk. Left side, Payne. This one for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Bradley. Now Anthony. Shoots over Johnson. Anthony misses. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Monk. Crowder against Monk. Great D that time from Monk. For Los Angeles, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Back to Anthony. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, you know, offensively, the style of Anthony, he just ages well like fine wine. He can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out. He's clutch.
It's stolen by James. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we take a listen in to a recent huddle from Frank Vogel.
Offensive come and go. This has got to be our staple. Suffocating D.
And focusing on defense, Frank Vogel reminding his guys what this team is about.
Yeah, you can win with consistent defense no matter what your offense is doing. But, of course, you know he'd love to have both.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Really left him alone that time. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's one of the greatest passers in the history of the league. I mean, Paul is top 10 on the all-time assists list.
And James gets it to go.
Since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fader.
Up top, Paul. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers.
For your Lakers, Anthony Davis.
The Lakers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Bradley. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Booker on the wing. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. Now Ayton. 6 to shoot. Booker against Anthony. Booker can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's James. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
It's stolen. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Bradley.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook against Paul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Booker. Rob. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Reeves. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook can't hit.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Booker finds Paul. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Anthony. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Phoenix calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help. Just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And it's really a shame that they won't make the playoffs despite all of his efforts. But if he continues to play at this level, a playoff appearance might not be far off. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Booker, good.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Westbrook into the lane. Count it.
The timing couldn't have been better than that assist.
With the assist.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. Outside Paul. Over Westbrook. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
This is why you put the ball in Paul's hands. I mean, he's one of the great decision makers we've ever seen take the floor.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Westbrook against Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Shoots over Johnson. Westbrook with the miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Paul passes to Bridges. James brings the double team. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Booker. Over Anthony. Offensive rebound. Tries again. That one falls.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Lakers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Here's Booker, and that one is stuffed right through.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Booker. And Reeves pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Even early.